What's up guys, Dylan here, bringing you a UU team battle with a team that I just threw together. I didn't do a team building on it because I just threw it together really quick because I realized I didn't have any like good teams, just a bunch of like random ones that I built messing around here on Pokemon Showdown since I switched over. And sorry if my voice is shit. I actually went to a concert last night. I went to a Hatebreed concert last night and I kind of lost my voice a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and upload anyway, regardless of said concerting. So yeah, he does lead with his Ambipom. He's probably going to just fake out, so I'm gonna go ahead and lead with Melodic. Um, and we'll see what he does. Take it to the Hoopify is this guy's name. He does have a spinner here, Claydol. So I can't just cleanly get up rocks and whatnot with Crustle. I'll have to either take him down first or be able to use that the fact that he's going to rapid spin most likely to my advantage. And yeah, I don't know what else. He has that Darmanitan, which could be threatening, but I can always revenge kill with that Aerodactyl. This Kingdra could actually be a bit of a problem. I don't have any like dragon type attacks that are super effective, so I'll probably have to toxic stall that out with a Hitmontop. I don't know, we'll see. And Yen Mega could also be threatening. I'd have to get Aerodactyl in on that really quick to hit it and hope that the Stone Edge doesn't whiff. Dusclops is a problem. It's very hard to break through Dusclops. Hopefully I could get Krookodile, my Krookodile set up. It's it's actually not a Scarf Moxie Krookodile. It is a substitute bulk up Earthquake Crunch Krookodile. So it's a little bit off of standard, but what can you do? Melodic, on this Melodic I switched out Dragon Tail for Haze, which I think I may do pretty much standardly from now on, because Dragon Tail's great for getting rid of the setup sweepers unless it's the last one or they're behind a sub. I mean, if you get taunted, then you can't haze, but I find that if they're behind a sub, or I find that I have a setup sweeper behind a sub or the last Pokemon on their team far more often, and then haze is way more useful than when they're in a state where Dragon Tail doesn't actually get rid of their status or their boosting moves. And this guy is taking forever. Hello? Hello? See if he's there. I don't know. He could have gotten like DC'd or something, but no, then it would say that he left. What else here? Aerodactyl. I switched out Crunch on Aerodactyl for Aerial Ace, primarily because of Heracross. Has a really niche use there. Like Ice Fang is primarily for Flygon, Other than that, it's mostly going to be using EQ or Stone Edge, depending on the situation. But it's a revenge killing Aerodactyl, so it pretty much just has to be set up to revenge kill the pokes that need revenge killing. And Heracross is one of the common ones, along with Flygon. And people don't switch out People are just like, oh, Flygon's got this Aerodactyl, and then it dies. Bam. And I love it. And I love it so much because I hate Scarf Flygon. As you guys know, I despise the thing. It's not as bad as like Sableye, but I don't like it. Alright. I don't know what to do because I don't feel like waiting anymore. Meh. We'll see if he disappeared. I also don't feel unlazy enough to edit this out, so you guys are welcome if he does forfeit that you guys got this extra commentary just because I'm lazy. Yay. Aerodactyl's my only I mean, granted, I have some dumb nicknames here. Hermit Kermit. I need a better nickname for Crustle. He has a terrible nickname. Ew, he lost due to inactivity. Cool. And let's find another battle. You quick team. Didn't do a team building on this. Did I already say that? I don't know. Whatever. Hopefully we can find one quick here, and that, they'll actually be there this time. That would be nice. Hey-oh, here we go. Alright, bunch of substandard stuff on this guy. We got Giggleth and Muck. And we have 2 possible leads here. I'm going to go ahead and go with Crustle, and we'll see what he does. He does go with Xatu, so I am just going to Stone Edge him, because Stone Edge generally OHKOs. Unless he sets up Reflect, then it will not do said OHKOing. I'm just gonna re-Stone Edge, because it'll take him down if he stays. And he does go for the light screen, and that'll take down Xatu, and now I can set up my hazards and use moves like Toxic without worry. I mean, Muck can absorb the Toxic, obviously, but I don't have to worry about it getting bounced back at me, which is nice. So, I mean, if you're just using a Suicide Screener, there's probably better options than Xatu. Whatever. We'll see who he goes into here. He goes with Rhyperior. So I will not get my rocks up now. I will switch right out into Melodic. I'll have a chance to do that later because he is, goes for the Rock Polish right off the bat. And I will rest so that I can then hit survive attacks better after he hits me. Hopefully he doesn't go for another boosting move, because that would suck. But yeah, he switches out into Muck. Interesting strategy on his part. Let me scald off this Muck here. Mucks usually curse. It's generally what they do. I'm a little bit surprised that he didn't stay with Rhyperior, honestly. He goes for the Gunk Shot and whiffs, and he's not cursing up right now. That Scald will be doing almost a quarter, and he cannot hit that Gunk Shot. Jeez, I'm sorry, guy. There he goes. Wow! Whoa! Oh my god! That is crazy! Why did that do so much? Oh, lordy. Let me rest that off. Oh my golly. That did so much. I was not expecting that. Alright. I'll rest off that damage. Note to self. I'm just going to continue to stay in now. He goes boom, and I take it. So that's 2 Pokemon that pretty much died because he just didn't do anything with them. Xatu, he just let go down, and then he just exploded with a Zelf there. So he will be able to take me down with that Muck if I stay in, but I'm going to go ahead and not do that. I'm going to intimidate him with Hitmontop, and I should be able to take a hit here. And I do at half, and he pulls the Poison on Gunk Shot again. And I don't really have anything else that I can do with it. I was mostly just trying to get the Intimidate so that somebody else might be able to take one. Yanmega is does have some investment physically, but oh my god, that is doing so much. I'm gonna go back into Hitmontop to re-intimidate this Muck, and I can take another Gunk Shot, and again, not by much. Wow, this thing is crazy. It's gotta be banded, because that's doing so much damage, even at friggin' -2, that is doing over a third to my Hitmontop. That's nuts. And, yeah. That's crazy. And, I mean, even at -2, this Aerodactyl may not be able to take a hit. Honestly, if I can, I may be able to sweep through with EQ. Rock's weak to ground, right? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I guess that I'm gonna hope that he switches and go for a toxic. Oh, and he does, and I get a toxic on Darmanitan. And that'll give me a free switch into Aerodactyl to KO this thing, unless he does something crazy. I mean, you know, if he stays, then I'll KO it, and he does stay, and he survives? What? How? It's, I, I, what? It's gotta have, like, HP investment or something, because Aerodactyl is not, like, weak. Alright, we'll see, what I can do to this Muck. Because if I can't do anything, hey, there we go. Alright, Muck's dead. And, like I said, maybe I can sweep through with EQ, and yes, he realizes this Aerodactyl EQ sweep is impending. That's pretty much what would have happened most likely. I don't know, Rhyperior and Gigalith both have some solid physical defense, so they probably would have been able to take one, being that Darmanitan did. Which I'm very surprised, but I don't know. I had a healthy enough melodic now that that Muck was gone that I probably could have gotten through with melodic, and I also have EQ on the Krukastyle, so I'm fairly confident that I would have won that one. And you know, that's enough semi battles. Let's go for one more. Let's go for one more quick. One more UU, because I haven't actually had a full battle here. Alright, here we go. Got a Roserade over there as a possible lead. Claydol if he predicts me to lead with Crustle, or his Elf. And you know what, I think I am going to lead with Crustle, because I have that Excisor if he leads with either one of those two. And he ends up just leading with Roserade, because why not? And I will throw up my rocks, even though he has a spinner. It'll at least bait the rapid spin, give me, you know, a pretty much free switch. And he goes for the sleep powder, but I am going to just laugh at that with the Lumberry. And now I will go out into Melodic to take the next sleep powder, and then go back into Crustle. Because Melodic has the sleep talk. And now I'll go back into Crustle, because I at least have the rocks up. He goes for the Giga Drain, and I will actually be able to get up a layer of spikes too. Or I could go for an attack to get some damage on this Roserade. I'll throw up spikes, actually. Hopefully, actually, can I OHKO this Roserade? Maybe. I might be able to one-hit it with, nope. I might be able to one-hit it with Aerodactyl, hopefully. And he goes for the Sludge Bomb there, because why not? Probably not. Maybe Crocodile. One of these two. I'll go into Crocodile. It'll probably scare him out, if nothing else, into his Elf. Which will give me a chance to sub. And he stays in, actually, and goes for the Giga Drain. So let's see if, you know, I do have some defensive investment, some HP investment, and I can't quite OHKO, and he can. Wow, that sucks. That sucks, the big ones. Guess that I should have gone for an attack with Crustle, huh? I would have gotten rid of this Roserade. This Earthquake should get rid of it. There we go. Alright, there goes Roserade. I really was expecting him to go into his Elf, predicting the Earthquake with Crocodile. You know, I guess that I'm over-predicting way too early right now. So yeah, alright, he's probably gonna spin here, and there is nothing I can do about it. I will go into, I want to say Melodic. Melodic is probably my best bet here. Because if I can hit a Scald on it, that'll probably take it right down. And I can also get off this sleep, since he doesn't have sleep powder anymore. I go for the sleep talk, get the Scald, get it right down to 47. He throws up Reflect, which means that he has the light clay or whatever it is, not the... Oh, and I wake up there. Sad. I was kind of hoping that I didn't. Now goes the light screen, so this Scald won't be able to KO. But, you know, I'm sitting Gyarados at full health here. He goes out into Suicune, which could be a problem if it's a Crocoon set. But I do have the Haze, so maybe not that bad. Hopefully I can fish for that burn with the Scald, or the Scald burn, just to get a little bit of... Nah, I'll go into Hitmontop for the Toxic. See if I can get the Toxic on it. Yeah. I think that I just switched some of the moves on my Hitmontop, and I don't remember what I switched them out. Yeah, I did have Close Combat and Earthquake, and now I have Mach Punch and Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace, so that and he goes for another Calm Mind, and I will drop that Toxic on the ground next to him. Goes for another Calm Mind. I still have confidence that Melodic can survive a hit or two. And I will go back into said Melodic and haze away his stuff, and he goes for another Calm Mind. He is putting all of his eggs into that Calm Mind basket, and hopefully I can survive this Scald. Yep, by a lot, even critical. It did less than half. And there goes all of your Calm Minds. LOLOL. Yeah, what you gonna do, act a fool? I'll go for another Scald. He rests off that Toxic. So, it's an interesting combination of, like, the defensive and the offensive Suicune set there. I assume Rest, Sleep Talk, Scald, that other attack there that I'm thinking of, Calm Mind, is my guess. I don't really have anything to break through this, though, at all. I guess this is my best bet here, Yanmega, as long as he doesn't Sleep Talk a Scald on me. And then Bug Buzz until I can get him down. Get him down low enough. 34 is not bad, but if he pulls that Scald, alright, he doesn't. Cool. Yeah, hopefully I can pull a Sped F drop here, actually. I may want to go for the Air Slash and hope for the flinch. I don't know. Or the Shadow Ball, get the increase. The extra little chance of this Sped F drop. Yeah, let's go for that flinch with Air Slash. And I missed the Air Slash. Alright, good. But he still isn't doing that much damage with the Scald, which is cool. You know, it's a 3-hit KO instead of a 2. Go for another Bug Buzz there. He goes for the Scald, and I'll roost off a bunch of this damage here. And, you know, I know I'm pretty much just setting myself up as crit bait right now, but I have to hope that he doesn't get the crit or the burn. And that I can just roost off until, you know what, let's hope that I get the crit here. That's pretty much the best I can do. Cause, oh, he goes for the rest there, sweet. Yeah. Alright, let me roost off here. And, I will switch to Shadow Ball, cause it's got the extra Sped F drop chance. And he goes into Victini now, actually, as I roost up, and this Shadow Ball will be able to do a hefty amount of damage to Victini. Hopefully it'll Loco, but not quite. And I get the Sped F drop on Victini, but he takes me right out with the Fusion Bolt like it's nothing. And I'll go into Aerodactyl for you know, the pretty obvious EQ to finish him off. But I don't want to, like, go for anything else. I know he's probably just going to switch out into Claydol, and he does. Yeah, but, like, what else? I mean, better safe than sorry. And, if I can get through this Claydol, if I can get through the Suicune, actually, then I should be alright. And this Scald will not quite take it out, but, so he'll get the light screen up, and then the burn will take him down. But I couldn't quite get rid of him with the Scald. Sadly enough, I got a lower amount of damage there, and he has the Fusion Bolt now, and that may KO me, but I'm gonna go for the rest here in case I survive, and I do. and now that'll do half as much damage to me because of my Marvel scale, and or 2/3 or whatever it is. Sleep Talk, give me that Scald. Still doesn't quite KO. And I need another Scald here. Oh, and wow, alright, he gets more damage, sadly enough. And yeah, alright, I will go into Aerodactyl, and I don't have the crunch on Aerodactyl anymore, so I can't even use that on his elf. I guess I'll just go for the Stone Edge. And cross my fingers for the crit on this Azelf. I assume he's going to switch into the Azelf because why not? But he doesn't. He stays in and drops his Victini. All that I have left is this Aerodactyl and this Hitmontop, and that's kind of sad because I don't really trust either of them to like get through this team. They're both kind of, you know, niche-y Pokemon. You know, if I was left with like if I had to pick two Pokemon to be left with on this team, I would pick Melodic and Yanmega. But whatever. He goes out into a Suicune now instead, because I didn't lock myself into that Earthquake, and I'm just gonna have to cross my fingers. And he says GG, but it's not guaranteed yet that he'll win. I mean, he probably is, but it's not a promise. And I'm really wishing that I still had close combat on this Hitmontop right now, because it would be way better. He pulls the Scald and gets the burn, and now it's pretty much GG, with the burn and the crit and the Scald and the whatnot. And yeah, so there's pretty much nothing I can do at this point. He's gonna wake up, so I'll drop a Toxic on him, and he goes for the Sleep Talk, so he lost count, hilariously enough. I'll go for the Aerial Ace, because I guess why not? Wait, okay. Low Aerial Ace does 4%. Oh my god. Lock Punch. That's so shitty. Also does 4%. And now into Aerodactyl. And yeah, I can't really do anything because either I go for the EQ and I can take out Empoleon 2, or I go for the Stone Edge and I can take out his Elf 2, but I can't do both with this. Go for the Stone Edge because it'll at least damage Empoleon, lol, but no, it's game over right now. Yeah, there goes. Oh yeah, give me the crit now when I don't need it. And alright, in comes Azelf. And I missed the Stone Edge just to make sure that I do. Alright, so yeah, there goes that. Alright. Yeah, that was sad. That's sad. I'm sad that I lost that match. I'm sad. I'm sad that I did. Where was it? Something dumb happened early. I did something stupid. Oh yeah, the Crocodile, right? Right? Yeah, losing the Crocodile so early was what the dumbest thing that I did was there, probably. Alright, whatever. Thank you guys for watching and enduring my shitty voice. Keep coming back. I will keep putting up more. Au revoir.